Hello everyone, hope you had finished proportion exercise 7a and 7b. Now we will solve board question based on both exercise. So board questions will get started from 2000. So in 2000 if you will see question, it's given as a upon b is equal to c upon d. We have to prove that 3a minus 5b upon 3a plus 5b is equal to 3c minus 5d upon 3c plus 5d. So if you just go through the textbook, it's it's same pattern question as 7b. 7b ka first four question, if you will see, it's based on this same pattern. So what it is given, a upon b is equal to c upon d. So here we have to check answer. We want 3a minus 5b upon 3a plus 5b. As you see, plus is in denominator, is equal to 3c minus 5d upon 3c plus 5d. So what we will do, first we will multiply 3 by 5 on both sides. So if we are multiplying 3 by 5 on both sides, I will get a upon b multiplied by 3 by 5 is equal to c upon d multiplied by 3 by 5. So we can write 3a upon 5b is equal to 3c upon 5d. Now we want in the form of componendo dividendo. Do remember, you cannot do dividendo componendo. See, if you looking at this minus, many students does dividendo and componendo. First they subtract and they add, so it's a wrong method. So don't do that. We are always using componendo dividendo only. By componendo and dividendo, we can say 3a plus 5b upon 3a minus 5b is equal to 3c plus 5d upon 3c minus 5d. Since we want subtraction in the numerator part, so we will take by invertendo. You had heard about invertendo. In invertendo, we just reciprocal the fraction. So it will become 3a minus 5b upon 3a plus 5b is equal to 3c minus 5d upon 3c plus 5d. This way you can solve. See now directly 2003. Before 2018 we used to have ratio and proportion. So from 2018 ratio has been eliminated from your syllabus. So in between 2000 and 2003 ratio question was asked most. So that's why this is not covered in our board question over here. Now here we have 3a plus 4b upon 3c plus 4d is equal to 3a minus 4b upon 3c minus 4d. You have to prove a by b is equal to c by d. This type of question we did a lot. From these questions are mostly based on exercise 2. So here what we have in numerator, we have ab term, and in denominator we have cd term. Same way on other side of the fraction. So what we will do, first we will use alternando. With alternando we can swap these two terms. We can change the place of these two terms. So we can write 3a plus 4b upon 3a minus 4b is equal to 3c plus 4d upon 3c minus 4d. Now we got a same pattern where we have same term in numerator and denominator but different signs. So now we will start with componendo dividendo. Hope you know now componendo and dividendo. So in componendo we add numerator plus denominator 3a plus 4b plus 3a minus 4b. If possible, just write it in bracket 3a plus 4b minus 3a minus 4b is equal to, same way on the right side, 3c plus 4d plus 3c minus 4d. Always numerator should be first and then denominator. 3c plus 4d minus 3c minus 4d. Now removing the bracket, so we will get 3a plus 4b plus 3a minus 4b whole upon 3a plus 4b minus 3a minus minus plus 4b is equal to 3c plus 4d plus 3c minus 4d whole upon 3c plus 4d minus 3c and minus minus plus 4d. So as you see, we can cancel 4b in numerator and 3a in denominator. On the right side, you can cancel in the same sequence. See, 4d minus 4d and 3c minus 3c. So now whatever is left, we can write 3a plus 3a is 6a upon 8b is equal to 6c upon 8d. So you can cancel 6 and 6 on both sides, 8 and 8 on both sides. So therefore we will get a by b is equal to c by d. Okay, always prefer method which I am doing. This question is quite easy. This question we had practiced this type of question in exercise A 7a. What number must be subtracted from each of the 23, 30, 57 and 78 so that the remainders means whatever answers are in proportion. So let the number subtracted be x. So therefore I can say 23 minus x comma 30 minus x. Here you have to add that statement. 57 minus x and 78 minus x are in proportion. So now once we say A, B, C, D are in proportion, so we can write A upon B, that is here I can write 23 minus x upon 30 minus x is equal to 57 minus x upon 78 minus x. Now cross multiply 23 minus x into 78 minus x is equal to 30 minus x into 57 minus x. Now let's solve bracket 23 into 78. You just check calculation I had done over here. So I will just write it down. 1794 minus 23x minus 78x plus x square. 57 3s are 1710 minus 30x minus 57x plus x square. So now what I will do, I will cancel out x square. So 1794 minus addition of these two, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 101x is equal to 1710 minus 50, 60, 70, 87x. So now collecting like terms, 1794 minus 710 is equal to 101x minus 87. So subtracting this, you will get 84 is equal to 14x. So therefore x is equal to 6. This was quite simple question, and this type of question you may get for 3 marks. Next question is of same type. If you will see, this question was asked in 2004, and this simple question what number should be added so that 6, 15, 20, 30, 43 to make them a proportion. Proportion means continue to. This question was asked in same question, same number was asked in 2005 and 2013. Same question they had asked. So what? So do not think always you have to do the difficult question. Easy question also you may get in exam. So focus on easy questions also, so that you can avoid making silly mistakes, calculation errors. So we can say let the number added be x. So therefore 6 plus x, 15 plus x, 20 plus x, and 43 plus x are in proportion. Are in So I can write 6 plus x upon 15 plus x is equal to 20 plus x upon 43 plus x. Now cross multiply. 6 plus x multiplied by 43 plus x is equal to 15 plus x into 20 plus x. Now here we will multiply 6 3s are 18, 1 4 6 are 24, 25 2 58 plus 6x plus 43x plus x square. 15 into 2 30, so 300 plus 15x plus 20x plus x square. So you can cancel x square on both sides. 258 plus 49x is equal to 300 plus 35x. So bringing like terms together, 49x minus 35x is equal to 300 minus 258. So subtracting you will get 14x is equal to 42. So therefore x is equal to 3. This was quite simple question. Next, if 3x plus 5y upon 3x minus 5y is equal to 7 by 3, you have to find x is to y. This is quite simple question. We are just doing componendo dividendo in this. Here you can see we have same terms. Numerator में 3x plus 5y and denominator also we have same term. Only just difference is centers between sign. So we will use componendo dividendo. So we can write by componendo dividendo. You can write in bracket 3x plus 5y plus 3x minus 5y. 3x plus 5y minus 3x minus 5y. That 7 plus 3 upon 7 minus 3. So now removing the bracket 3x plus 5y plus 3x minus 5y whole upon 3x plus 5y minus 3x plus 5y is equal to 10 upon 4. You can cancel out 5y and 5y, 3x and 3x. What you get? 3x plus 3x, 6x. See here we have 3x plus 3x. That is 6x upon 5y plus 5y. That is 10y is equal to 2 2s are 2 5s are 5 by 2. Now we can cancel this also. 3 5. Now what we will do, we will keep x upon y as it is. This 5 we can cross multiply over here. So that will become 5 into 5 and 3 you can cross here. It's a cross multiplication. 2 into 3. So therefore x by y is equal to 25 by 6. So therefore x is to y is equal to 25 is to 6. Next question. This type of question we had already done in exercise part. Here it's given that x is equal to root of a plus 3b plus root of a minus 3b whole upon a plus 3b minus root of a minus 3b. You have to prove this. So first we can write x upon 1. Do not forget to write x upon 1. Okay. So whenever we are applying the properties of proportion, we will apply on both sides, left hand side as well as right hand side. So I can write by componendo dividendo I can write x plus 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to, I am not putting bracket, a plus 3b plus a minus 3b. Let's write plus a plus 3b, and if I am taking plus, I am not going to change sign, a minus 3b whole upon a plus 3b plus root of a minus 3b. Here if I am taking minus a plus 3b, then this will become plus minus 3b. As you see, you can cancel these two terms. These two terms will also get cancelled. Whatever is left, we can write as simplified form, root of a plus 3b plus root of a plus 3b, that is 2 root of a plus 3b upon same way denominator में a minus 3b, that is 2 root of a minus 3. 2 will get cancelled. Now to remove square root, we will square on both sides. So we can write that squaring on both sides, oh, we had already squared, so I don't need to write square root. So we can write a plus 3b upon a minus 3b. So let's put formula for this, x square plus 2x plus 1 upon x square minus 2x plus 1. This is nothing but an identity, a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square. Hope you know this identity very well. A plus 3b upon a minus 3b. So now we will do again componendo dividendo. Again by componendo and dividendo, we can take x square plus 2x plus 1. Without bracket, I will just write x square minus 2x plus 1, x square plus 2x plus 1. Here if I am taking minus, then I have to change sign. That is equal to a plus 3b plus a minus 3b whole upon a plus 3b minus a plus 3b. Cancelling 2x, x square and plus 1 minus 1. Here I can cancel 3b, 3b, a and a. So I will get 2x square plus 1 is 2 upon 2x plus 2x is 4x. That is equal to 2a plus 3 plus 3 is 6b. So taking out x common, here I can cancel out 2 1s are 2 3s are, x square plus 1 upon 4x is equal to a upon 3b. 2 1s are 2 2s are cancel out, x square plus 1 upon 2x is equal to a upon 3b. Now cross multiply terms, 3b into x square plus 1 is equal to 2ax. Let's open bracket, 2bx square plus 3b is equal to 2ax. Now just have a look at proof. What we have to prove? We have to prove 3bx square minus 2x. So we will shift minus 2ax in between, plus 3b, right side is 0. So hence we got what we want. This type of question carries 4 marks. For this, pause the video and have a look at it. I had done by all reasons and formulas over here. If 8a minus 5b upon 8c minus 5d is equal to 8a plus 5b upon 8c plus 5d. So what we will do, we have to always keep positive term in numerator. So for that what we will do, we will shift these two term. We will take alternando and we will shift these two term. So I will get by alternando, that I can write it over there, 8 8c plus 5d upon 8c minus 5d is equal to 8a plus 5b upon 8a minus 5b. So this you can write as alternando. This is alternando. So taking componendo dividendo, we can write 8c plus 5d plus 8c minus 5d whole upon 8c plus 5d. Here I can put minus 8c minus minus plus equal to 8a plus 5b plus 8a minus 5b whole upon 8a plus 5b minus minus plus 5b. So here I can cancel out plus minus terms, same sequence. Now whatever is left, that I will write 8a plus 8c plus 8c is 16c upon 10d is equal to 16a upon 10b. So cancelling 16 on both sides, 10 on both sides, or you can write dividing, or you can write multiplying 10 by 16 on both sides, so that you can cancel it out. So I will get c by d is equal to a by b. So what I want, therefore I can write a by b is equal to c by d. See, again we get this question. What list number must be added to 5, 11, 19, 37 so that the resulting numbers are in proportion in 2009? So I can say, let the number added be x, so that 5 plus x, comma 11 plus x, comma 19 plus x and 37 plus x are in proportion. So therefore I can write 5 plus x upon 11 plus x is equal to 19 plus x upon 37 plus x. So cross multiplying 5 plus x into 37 plus x is equal to 11 plus x upon, into 19 plus x, multiplying 5 into 37, 7 5s are 35, 3 5s are 15, 16, 17, 18 plus 5x plus 37x plus x square, 11 into 19, 11 9s are 99, 9 carry, so 11 1s are 11, 11 plus 9 20, 209 plus 11x plus 19x plus x square. So now you can cancel x square and x square. 185 plus 42x is equal to 209 plus 30x. So now bringing all like terms together, 42x minus 30x is equal to 209 minus 185. So this will give you 12x is equal to 24. So x is equal to 2. This is important question, identity based question that we did in exercise B. Last two question was based on this topic. So here we get a cube plus 3ab square upon b cube plus 3a square b, that is equal to 63 upon 62. So here if you will take componendo dividendo directly, so what I am getting, a cube plus 3ab square plus b cube plus 3a square b upon a cube plus 3ab square minus b cube minus 3a square b, that is equal to 63 plus 62 upon 63 minus 62. You can write by componendo and dividendo. Right reason, it's compulsory. Numerator will become a plus b whole cube. You should know whole cube identity. Last year in expansion you had done, and I had explained in exercise twice or thrice. I had explained this identity. So you should remember now. A minus b whole cube, that is equal to 125 upon 1. When you are doing maths, you should know all identities by heart. Now taking cube root on both sides. So if you take cube root, I will get a plus b upon a minus b, that is equal to 5 by 1. So here you cannot cross multiply because again terms are same. See, a plus b, a minus b, only difference is sign. So I can take again by componendo dividendo. You can write a plus b plus a minus b whole upon a plus b minus a minus minus plus b, that is equal to 5 plus 1 upon 5 minus 1. B and b will get cancelled, a and a will get cancelled. So a plus a is 2a upon 2b is equal to 6 upon 4. A and 2 and 2 will get cancelled, 3's are 2's are. So I can write therefore a by b is equal to 2 by 3. So therefore a is to b is equal to 2 is to 3. Hope you understood this. (2010). This is again same pattern question. We have x. You have to write x by 1. You have to remember that whenever we have x on left side, you have to always write it as x by 1 is equal to a square plus b square plus root of a square minus b square whole upon root of a square plus b square minus root of a square minus b square. Here you have to prove that b square is 2a square x upon x square plus 1, or this. You can prove both of them. It's quite simple. Once you get b square value, you can just cross multiply and get another part. So what you will do, first we'll use by componendo dividendo. So as you know, we have to write x plus 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to root of a square plus b square plus root of a square minus b square whole upon root of a square plus b square. Oh sorry, I have to write componendo dividendo. Root plus root of a square plus b square minus root of a square minus b square. Now same process with denominator, a square minus b square. Now instead of plus, here I am writing minus. See this minus. When I am writing minus, I have to change sign. Root, the sign under the root will not change, only the next sign will change. A square minus b square. Okay. Now let us cancel plus minus term. This is minus and plus term. Both terms are same, only see here we have plus, here we have minus. So it will get cancelled. This term and this term will get cancelled. So whatever is left, let's write down x plus 1 upon x minus 1. Do not forget to write reason. Whenever, if I am not writing, but you have to write it down. 2 root of a square plus b square upon 2 root of a square minus b square. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. We have to square on both sides. Squaring on both sides, I will get x plus 1 whole square upon x minus 1 whole square is equal to a square plus b square upon a square minus b square. Now putting identity, x square plus 2x plus 1 upon x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to a square plus b square upon a square minus b square. Now again we will do componendo dividendo, that we can write on next page. See what we have, x square plus 2x plus 1 plus, this was numerator, denominator is x square minus 2x plus 1 whole upon x square plus 2x plus 1 minus x square, here sign will change, and here I had, let me check once, a square plus b square upon a square minus b square. So I can write a square plus b square plus a square minus b square whole upon a square plus b square minus a square. Here when I am writing minus, I have to change this sign. So 2x and 2x will get cancelled, x square and x square will get cancelled, plus minus 1 will get cancelled. So I will get 2x square plus 2 upon 4x is equal to b square and b square will get cancelled. So 2a square upon 2b square. So taking out 2 common from this, x square plus 1 upon 4x. 2 will get cancelled, a square by b square, cancelling out 2 ones are 2 twos are. So whatever I am getting, I will write it down here, x square plus 1 upon 2x is equal to a square by b square. So here if I am cross multiplying terms, so I will get b square into x square plus 1 is equal to 2a square x. Okay, so now I want b square value in first case, so I can write b square is equal to 2a square x upon x square plus 1. This was the first part which I need. For second part, what I will do, I will just multiply this term. So that is b square x square plus b square is equal to 2a square x. So 2a square x you can shift in between, b square x square minus 2a square x plus b square is equal to 0. This is my final answer. Now x, y, z is in continued proportion. Continued meaning I had explained you, x by y is equal to y by z. This is called continued proportion. So, and you have to prove this. Whenever they say prove that, we are using k method, so let it be as k. So therefore I can write x by y is equal to k. So therefore I can write x is equal to yk, and y by z is equal to k. So therefore I will write y is equal to zk. So this y, if I am substituting over here, so therefore x value I will get zk square. So now I will substitute x value as zk square and y value is zk. So both in terms of z. So now I will take LHS. LHS I have as x plus y whole square upon y plus z whole square. So what is x now? Put in bracket zk square plus y is zk whole square upon y is zk plus z whole square. Now taking out common from the numerator within the bracket, zk common, k plus 1 whole square upon denominator में same, we will take out z common within the bracket, Now we will get z square, k square, k plus 1 square, just taking square with all terms. Here z square, k plus 1 square. So if you see, we can cancel these two terms and this two term will get cancelled. So answer is only k square. Now RHS. Let's see what is RHS. X by z. Oh, so simple. So x is what? X value is z k square upon z. Z and z will get cancelled, so you will get k square. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Using componendo and dividendo, find the value of x for which root of 3x plus 4 plus root of 3x minus 5 whole upon root of 3x plus 4 minus root of 3x minus 5 is equal to 9. Let's say 9 by 1. So first we'll take componendo dividendo. Without bracket I will write 3x plus 4 plus root of 3x minus 5 plus root of 3x plus 4 minus root of 3x minus 5. So it's a plus b. Numerator is a, denominator is b. So numerator plus denominator. Same way, numerator. This is just numerator. Now I will write minus. When I am writing minus, denominator sign will change. Here I will put plus. That is equal to 9 plus 1 upon 9 minus 1. Cancelling the terms, these two terms will get cancelled. Root of 3x plus 4 plus root of 3x plus 4 is 2 root of 3x plus 4. Same way, root of 3x minus 5 upon root of 3x minus 5 is 2 square root of 3x minus 5 is equal to 10 upon 8. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Here also I can write 2 4s and 2 5s. So now squaring on both sides, 3x plus 4 upon 3x minus 5 is equal to 25 upon 4 square is 16. Now cross multiply. 16 into 3x plus 4 is equal to 25 into 3x minus 5. Multiply 16 3s are 48x plus 16 4s are 64. 25 3s are 75x minus 125. Now we will collect like terms. So I can write 64 plus 125, that is equal to 75x minus 48x. 9 6 7 8 189 is equal to 27x. So x is equal to 189 upon 27. 9 3s are 9, 21s are 21 by 3 is 7. So therefore x is 7. Okay. If you had noticed, till from 2000 to 2011 most common question has been asked, which we had already done in exercise part. 2011 में second question. This question we had already done in exercise A. It was second or third question, and I had marked as important question also. So here 6 is the mean proportion of between xy. So if we say 6 is the mean proportion between xy, so I can write mean means between. So x by 6 is equal to 6 by y. So therefore I can write xy is equal to 6 square, that is 36. If you don't remember this method, just go through exercise 7A ka third and fourth question. Mostly I don't remember, but it's third and fourth question only. Both questions are of same type, only numbers are different. So therefore I can write x is equal to 36 upon y. That was first case. Now second is 48 is the third proportion of x and y. So third proportion में y will be repeated. X upon y is equal to y upon 48. So therefore cross multiplying, what I will get, y square is equal to 48x. So putting x value is 36 by y, so I can write y square is equal to 48 into 36 by y. So cross multiplying I will get y cube. 48 को I can write 8 into 6. 36 को I can write 6 into 6. So y cube is equal to 8 is 2 cube and into 6 cube. So y is equal to 2 into 6, that is equal to 12. So once you get y, we can substitute x is equal to 36 upon y, that is 36 upon 12, which is 3. So therefore x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 12. Again we get same pattern question. See x. So what we used to write, x upon 1 is equal to root of a plus 1 plus root of a minus 1 whole upon root of a plus 1 minus root of a minus 1. We have to show that x square minus 2ax plus 1 is equal to 0. So here we will take componendo dividendo. By componendo dividendo I can write x plus 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to root of a plus 1 plus root of a minus 1 plus root of a plus 1 minus root of a minus 1 whole upon a plus 1 root of a minus 1. This is minus and this will change sign. So what we will do, we will cancel out whatever term we can from the numerator and from the denominator. So I can write x plus 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to 2 root of, see, root of a plus 1 plus root of a plus 1, 2 root of a plus 1 upon 2 root of a minus 1. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So therefore I can square on both sides. I will get x plus 1 whole square upon x minus 1 whole square is equal to a plus 1 upon a minus 1. So writing square identities, x square plus 2x plus 1 upon x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to a plus 1 upon a minus 1. Now we will take componendo dividendo for this. So by componendo dividendo I can write x square plus 2x plus 1 plus x square minus 2x plus 1 whole upon x square plus 2x plus 1 minus x square plus 2x minus 1, a plus 1 plus a minus 1 upon a plus 1 minus a minus minus plus 1. So cancelling all terms, whichever is plus minus, whatever is left, let's write on next page. We will get 2x square plus 2 upon 4x is equal to 2a upon 2. Let's check we did right or not. A plus a is 2a upon 2. So left side, so actually you remember what we get left side because we did many times this type of question. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. From this we can take out 2 common. X square plus 1 upon 4x is equal to a. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Now cross multiply. First write what is left. Now cross multiply x square plus 1 is equal to 2ax. Putting 2x in between, we will get answer. Next question. This is very important question. This is the identity based question. Using properties of proportion, solve for x. Given that we have x raised to 4 plus 1 upon 2x square is equal to 617 by 8. So here if you don't have same term, but if you take componendo dividendo, you are going to get certain identities. So we will write by componendo dividendo x raised to 4 plus 1 plus 2x square upon x raised to 4 plus 1 minus 2x square, that is equal to 17 plus 8 upon 17 minus 8. So in numerator I will get x square plus 1 whole square upon x square minus 1 whole square, that is equal to 25 upon 9. So taking square root, what you will get? X square plus 1 upon x square minus 1 is equal to plus minus 5 by 3, because whenever you take square root we have to get plus minus. So here from this we will get two cases. So first case I will write, let me do for case wise. Case 1, I can write x square plus 1 upon x square minus 1 is equal to 5 by 3, because when we have whole raised to 4 now, we have always 4 values, 4 x values. You had seen in quadratic we have x square means we have 2 values of x. Same way when we have x raised to 4 we will be having 4 values of x. So here we have to get 4 values of x. So let's see. So first we will do componendo dividendo by componendo dividendo. For first case, x square plus 1 plus x square minus 1 upon x square plus 1 minus x square plus 1, that is equal to 5 plus 3 upon 5 minus 3. Cancelling out plus 1 minus 1 plus x square minus x square, I will get 2x square upon 2 is equal to 5 plus 3, 8 by 2. 2 will get cancelled. 4. So I will get x square is equal to 4. So x is equal to plus minus 2. This was my first case. First case I got two values, that is plus 2 and minus 2. Now second case I will take x square plus 1 upon x square minus 1 is equal to minus 5 by 3. Okay, that we will do in next page. X square plus 1 upon x square minus 1, this is case 2. Here you have to write case 1, I wrote case 2 is equal to minus 5 by 3. So again by componendo dividendo, x square plus 1 plus x square minus 1 whole upon x square plus 1 minus x square plus 1, that is equal to minus 5 plus 3 upon minus 5 minus 3. We can cancel out terms, plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled, x square and x square will get cancelled. So we will get 2x square by 2 is equal to minus 2 upon minus 8. So cancelling 2 you will get x square is equal to 1 by 4. So x is equal to plus minus 1 by 2. So therefore we have x key 4 values, plus 2, minus 2, half, plus half, minus half. Here if you don't write plus, it's okay. So you have to take care, whenever you have whole raised to 4 you are going to get 4 values, and whenever you have x square you will get always 2 values x square mein. Okay, चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. 2014. Here also I think so I am going to get cases over here. Here we have x square plus y square upon x square minus y square is equal to 17 by 8. So what I will do, I have to first find x is to y. So I will take componendo dividendo, x square plus y square plus x square minus y square whole upon x square plus y square minus x square plus y square. Changing sign, you will get this 17 plus 8 upon 17 minus 8. So cancelling y square, x square, you will get 2x square by 2y square is equal to 25 upon 9. Cancel 2 and 2, so I will get x square by y square is equal to 25 by 9. So therefore I can write x upon y is equal to plus minus 5 by 9. So my ratios will be x is to y is equal to 5 by 5 is to 3, it's 3, sorry. Or x is to y is equal to, you can write minus 5 is to 3, or you can even write 5 is to minus 3. It doesn't make any difference. Okay. Now what we have to find, this was the first case. Second may we have to find x cube plus y cube. So with both cases I have to solve. So first case is may what I will take. Let's say case 1. Case 1 may I will take if x by y is equal to 5 by 3. So taking cube on both sides, x cube by y cube is equal to 125 upon 27. So now we want x cube plus y cube. So by componendo dividendo, x cube plus y cube upon x cube minus y cube is equal to 125 plus 27 upon 125 minus 27. So 125, 1, 7 and 5, 12, 152. It is 152 here. There is some error. Upon 7 and 5 is 12, 1 carry. 152 upon 98. So cancelling this, 249s are 276. Now you cannot cancel, that is 76 upon, cancellation is correct, calculation error. So we got answer. Here also there is change. So now case 2. Case 2 mein what we are going to write? Case 2. Now x by y is equal to, we can write minus 5 by 3. Cubing on both sides, so x cube by y cube is equal to minus 5 cube, that is minus 125 upon 27. Now taking componendo dividendo, we can write x cube plus y cube upon x cube minus y cube is equal to minus 125 plus 27 upon minus 125 minus 27. So that will give you minus 98 upon minus 152. Minus minus will get cancelled. So 49 by 76. Okay. Hope you understood this. This question is quite important. If A, B, C are in continued proportion, again we get question related to continued proportion. So for continued proportion, what we will do? We will write A by B is equal to B by C equal to K. This type of question we had done in K methods. So we can write A by B is equal to K, and B by C is equal to K. So I can write therefore A is equal to BK and B is equal to CK. ठीक है, तो B value I can put over here, so therefore I will get A is equal to B value is CK into K is CK square and B value is CK. So A value I got as CK square and B value I got CK. So now LHS. LHS में I have A plus B plus C into A minus B plus C. A value is CK square plus B value is CK plus C. Again A value is CK square minus CK plus C. Taking out C common from all. See here we have C common, C and C. So I will take out C common. So I can get K square plus K plus 1. C common, K square minus K plus 1. C into C is C square. If you multiply this with this term, or you can use this identity which I had proved in B A exercise, that K raised to 4 plus K square plus 1 was K square plus K plus 1 into K square minus K plus 1. This I had shown you in exercise A, K method. If using factorization, I had expanded, I had factorized this. So you can use that identity over here. So you will get K raised to 4 plus K square plus 1. This is LHS. Now RHS के लिए again I will put value A square plus B square plus C square. So A square is CK square whole square plus CK whole square plus C square. So I can write C square K raised to 4 plus C square K square plus C square. Taking out C square common, K raised to 4 plus K square plus 1. So if you will notice, you are going to get LHS and RHS, both values are same. So therefore I can write LHS is equal to RHS. Okay. If you do not recall this method, then you have to pause the video and go through the previous video which contains all this K method. Given that x cube plus 12x upon 6x square plus 8, that is equal to y cube plus 27y upon 9y square plus 27. If you take componendo dividendo, so here you will see that terms are not same, but still if we are taking componendo dividendo, we will get identity of cube. How we are getting, I will explain you. So this is componendo. So numerator में we have taken plus, denominator में we will take plus 12x minus 6x square minus 8. That is equal to y cube plus 27y plus 9y square plus 27 whole upon y cube plus 27y minus 9y square minus 27. So if you will see here we have, let me just write and show you. First part I will show you. So here we have x cube plus 12x plus 6x square plus 8. So we can see this 2 is cube term. So x cube plus 2 cube. We know a plus b whole cube identity is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab a plus b. This is a cube plus b cube identity. So here I can write plus, taking out common from this 2, we will get 6x common. We will get 2 plus x. 2 plus x. So this I can write as x cube plus 2 cube plus 3 into 2 into x plus 2. So if you will see, we get this pattern. So therefore I can write it is x plus 2 whole cubes. Same way if we have minus, so we can get minus pattern. So here I can write directly, it is This part is x plus 2 whole cube. Denominator will become x minus 2 whole cube. Same way 27 and y cube. So I can write it is y plus 3 whole cube upon y minus 3 whole cube. Let us erase this part. Taking cube root on both sides. I can get x plus 2 upon x minus 2 is equal to y plus 3 upon y minus 3. As you know, we have same terms but opposite sign, and we want x is to y, so again we will do componendo dividendo. So by componendo dividendo I can write x plus 2 plus x minus 2 whole upon x plus 2 minus x minus minus plus 2, that is equal to y plus 3 plus y minus 3 whole upon y plus 3 minus y minus minus plus 3. So here I need to cancel out plus 2 minus 2 plus x minus x plus 3 minus 3 minus y plus y. So what is left? Let's write down. So therefore I can write here. So therefore 2x upon 4 is equal to 2y upon 6. We can cancel 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 1s are 2 3s are. Okay. So now once you get this term, I am getting x by 2 is equal to y by 3. So I will take alternando. By alternando here you have to write by alternando. So by alternando I can write x upon y is equal to 2 by 3. So therefore I will get x is to y is equal to 2 is to 3. Okay. Now next question. Next question is quite simple. We have x upon a is equal to y upon b is equal to z upon c. You have to show this. That means here we are going to take k method. So I can say x upon a is equal to k, y upon b is equal to k, and z upon c is equal to k. So therefore I can write x is equal to ak, y is equal to bk, and z is equal to ck. So now let's write LHS. LHS is x cube upon a cube plus y cube upon b cube plus z cube upon c cube. So x value is ak whole cube upon a cube plus bk whole cube upon b cube plus ck whole cube upon c cube. So I can write therefore a cube k cube upon a cube plus b cube k cube upon b cube plus c cube k cube upon c cube. So let us cancel out. A cube will get cancelled, b cube will get cancelled, c cube will get cancelled. So left is k cube plus k cube plus k cube. So that can be written as 3k cube. Now let us see RHS. RHS mein we have 3xyz upon ABC. So I can write 3x value is AK, y value is BK, z value is CK upon ABC. So I can cancel. A and A will get cancelled, B and B will get cancelled, and C will get cancelled. So I will write 3k into k is k cube. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. This is again K method. This type of sum we did in A exercise 7A. if B is the mean proportion of AC, तो we can write B mean proportion है, तो I can write A upon B is equal to B upon C. When B is mean proportion, we can write in this way only. So let it be as K. So therefore I can say, I can write A by B is equal to K and B by C is equal to K. So therefore A is equal to cross multiplying, we will get BK and B is equal to CK. So just substitute this B value. So therefore it will become A is equal to CK square and B is equal to CK. You will get this pattern. So now I have to prove LHS. A raised to 4 plus A square B square plus B raised to 4 whole upon B raised to 4 plus B square C square plus C raised to 4. So I can put value as A key value, that is CK square whole raised to 4 plus CK square whole square into CK whole square plus CK whole raised to 4. Just put all values in bracket. B value is CK whole raised to 4 plus CK into CK square into C square plus C raised to 4. So solving this bracket, I can get C raised to 4 K raised to 8. Solve this, C square K raised to 4 into C square K square plus C raised to 4 K raised to 4 whole upon, solving this bracket, K raised to 4 plus C square K square into C square plus C raised to 4. Now solve, C raised to 4 K raised to 8, C square into C square is C raised to 4 K raised to 6, K raised to 4 and K raised to 2 is K raised to 6, C raised to 4 K raised to 4 upon C4 K raised to 4 plus C square into C square is C raised to 4 K square plus C raised to 4. So taking out common from the numerator, I can take out C raised to 4 K raised to 4 common. You will get K raised to 4 plus K square plus 1. Denominator में से I can take out C raised to 4 common. K raised to 4 plus K square plus 1. These two will get cancelled. These two will get cancelled. So answer is K raised to 4. Now let's write RHS. RHS is A square upon C square. So A value is CK square whole square upon C square. So I can write C square K raised to 4. Just solving this bracket. C square is cancelled out. Answer is K raised to 4. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. If 7m plus 2n upon 7m minus 2n is equal to 5 upon 3, you have to find m is to n. So first part we will take by componendo dividendo. Seven m plus 2n plus 7m minus 2n whole upon 7m plus 2n minus 7m plus 2n. 5 plus 3 upon 5 minus 3. So cancelling 2n and 7m, you will get 14m upon 4n is equal to 5 plus 3 8 upon 5 minus 3 2. Cancel out again what you can. 2 1s are 2 4s are 2 2s are 2 7s are. So I can cross multiply terms. I will get m upon n on one side. We have 4 by 1 and this 7 by 2, if you cross multiply you can write 2 by 7. So therefore m upon n is equal to 8 by 7. So therefore m is to n can be written as 8 is to 7. Now B part, second part. Second part में we want m square plus n square upon m square minus n square value. So I can write m upon n is 8 by 7, squaring on both sides. So I can write m square upon n square is equal to 64 upon 49. So by componendo dividendo m square plus n square upon m square minus n square, that is equal to 64 plus 49 upon 64 minus 49. So adding 9 plus 4, 13, 1, 1, 1, 3 upon 15. You cannot simplify it. So this is the final answer. Using properties of proportion, solve for x given that x is positive. Here they had already given x is positive. So we have to find x value. So it's 2x plus root of 4x square minus 1 upon 2x minus root of 4x square minus 1 is equal to, we can write 4 by 1. So terms are same in numerator and denominator. So by componendo dividendo, we can write 2x plus root of 4x square minus 1 plus 2x minus root of 4x square minus 1 whole upon 2x plus root of 4x square minus 1 minus 2x minus plus 4x square minus 1, that is equal to 4 plus 1 upon 4 minus 1. Cancelling these terms, 2x plus 2x, that is 4x root of 4x square minus 1 plus root of 4x square minus 1, that is 2 root of 4x square minus 1. 4 plus 1, 5 upon 3. I can cancel 2 ones are 2 twos are. Now we can square on both sides. So 2x square will become 4x square. Denominator में से you can remove root 4x square minus 1, that is equal to 25 upon 9. So now you can directly cross multiply. So 4 into 9, that is 36x square. 25 multiplied by 4x square minus 1. So I can write 36x square is equal to 25 fours are 100x square minus 25. So solving like terms, you will get 25 is equal to 100x square minus 36x square. So 25 is equal to 64x square. So x square is equal to 25 upon 64. So x is equal to plus minus 5 by 8. But x is greater than 0. It's positive. X is positive. So I will take x is equal to, this is given. X is equal to 5 by 8. The following numbers, this k plus 3, k plus 2, 3k minus 7 and 2k minus 3 are in proportion. When numbers are in proportion, what we do? We write a upon b is equal to c upon d. So here I will write k plus 3 upon k plus 2 is equal to 3k minus 7 upon 2k minus 3. So now cross multiply. K plus 3 into 2k minus 3 is equal to k plus 2 into 3k minus 7. So multiplying k into 2k, distributive law you can use. 2k square minus k into 3 is minus 3k, plus 3 to the 6k, minus 3 3 is a 9, is equal to 3k square minus 7k plus 6k minus 7 to the 14. So let's collect all like terms. 6k plus 6k minus 3k is plus 3k minus 9. 3k square minus 7k plus 6k is minus k minus 14. We will shift all terms to the right sign. So I can write 3k square minus 2k square minus k minus 3k minus 14 plus 9 is equal to 0. This we had learned in quadratic equation. So I can write k square minus 4k minus 5 is equal to 0. So I can take out factor of 5 such that you get 4 in between. So 5 ones are 5. So k square minus 5k plus k minus 5 is equal to 0. K common, k minus 5 plus 1 common, k minus 5 is equal to 0. Let me write here. K minus 5 into k plus 1 is equal to 0. So k equal to 5 or k is equal to minus 1. You know this method properly. The same pattern question we had done in quadratic equation first exercise. Now 2019 mein we got two questions. So this is the second question. First question was this. Second question here. Again we have to find the value of x, for which root of 5x plus root of 2x minus 6 upon root of 5x minus root of 2x minus 6 is equal to 4 by 1. Do not forget to write upon 1. So here you can take by componendo dividendo. Root 5x plus root of 2x minus 6 plus root 5x minus root of 2x minus 6 upon root 5x plus root of 2x minus 6. Here I can write minus. This is componendo dividendo 2x minus 6. On other side I have to write 4 plus 1 upon 4 minus 1. Cancel out terms. These two terms will get cancelled. These two terms will get cancelled. Now we had done too many sums of this kind. So now this should be very easy for you. Root 5x plus root 5x is 2 root 5x. Same way root 2x minus 6 plus root of 2x minus 6 is, that is 2 root of 2x minus 6, that is equal to 5 by 3. We can cancel 2 and 2, squaring on both sides. Five x upon 2x minus 6 is equal to 25 by 3 square is 9. Cross multiplying, 9 5s are, let me write here, 9 5s are 45x is equal to 25 into 2x minus 6. So 45x is equal to 50x minus 150. 150 is equal to 50 minus 45, that is 5x. So therefore x is 30. Now 2020 का latest question. This question is important type of question. Here x square plus 2x upon 2x plus 4, which is equal to y square plus 3x. It's 3y, huh? Here we have 3y upon 3y plus 9. So we have to find x is to y. So I will take by componendo dividendo. I can write x square plus 2x plus 2x plus 4 upon x square plus 2x minus 2x minus 4. Same way, y square plus 3y plus 3y plus 9 upon y square plus 3y minus 3y minus 9. So now what you can do, you can cancel the terms. Only in denominator I can cancel, numerator we cannot cancel anything. So I can write x square plus 2 plus 2 4x, 2x plus 2x 4x plus 4 upon x square minus 4 is equal to y square plus 3 plus 3 6y plus 9 upon y square minus 9. So if you just notice this becomes x plus 2 whole square. Upon denominator में you can get x minus 2 into x plus 2. Same way we can write this as y plus 3 whole square. This you had learnt in 9th standard in factorization. This is the identity of a square plus 2ab plus b square. If you expand this x plus 3, you will get above term. Y plus 3 into y minus 3. So I can cancel this term and this term. I can cancel this and this. I can cancel. Now whatever is left, let me write down. So we get x plus 2 upon x minus 2 is equal to y plus 3 upon y minus 3. So now again taking componendo dividendo, we can write x plus 2 plus x minus 2 whole upon x plus 2 plus minus x minus minus plus 2, that is equal to y plus 3 plus y minus 3 whole upon y plus 3 minus y plus 3. Cancel out 2 and 2, x minus 3 plus 3 minus y plus y. So what you get, let me write down, 2x upon 4 is equal to 2y upon 6. So cancelling 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 1s are 2 3s are. So I will get x by 2 is equal to y by 3. So here I can write by alternando. Okay, write it down. So I can write x upon y is equal to 3 by 2. So therefore x is to y is equal to 3 is to 2. So last sum of this chapter. This sum we had already done in exercise part. It's same question. We have x by 1, that is equal to root of 2a plus 1 plus root of 2a minus 1, 2a plus 1 minus root of 2a minus 1. This sum same question we did in exercise B. So here we will do again x plus 1 upon x minus 1. This is by componendo dividendo. 2a plus 1 plus root of 2a minus 1 plus root of 2a plus 1 minus root of 2a minus 1 upon root of 2a plus 1 plus root of 2a minus 1. Here I can take minus 2a plus 1 minus minus, it will become plus 2a minus 1. So cancelling out this term, these two terms will get cancelled. Here these two terms will get cancelled. So I can write x plus 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to 2 root of 2a plus 1 upon 2 root of 2a minus 1. You can check this part and this term we can add up. This term and this term we can add up. 2 and 2 cancel out. Now squaring on both sides. So that will give you x plus 1 whole square upon x minus 1 whole square is equal to 2a plus 1 upon 2a minus 1. This is not new. We did x square. We will put identity 2x plus 1 upon x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 2a plus 1 upon 2a minus 1. Now we will use componendo dividendo for this part. X square by componendo dividendo, you have to write x square plus 2x plus 1 plus x square minus 2x plus 1 all upon x square plus 2x plus 1 minus x square minus sign will change is equal to 2a plus 1 plus 2a minus 1 upon 2a plus 1 minus 2a plus 1. So cancelling terms, 2x and 2x will get cancelled, x square and x square will get cancelled, plus 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled, 2a and 2a will get cancelled. Whatever is left, that let's write down. 2x square plus 2 upon 4x is equal to 2a plus 2a is 4a upon 2. Taking out 2 common, x square plus 1 upon 4x is equal to 2 1s are 2 2s are, that is 2a. So now what I will do, 2 1s are 2 2s are. So therefore I can write x square plus 1 upon 2x is equal to 2a. So solving it here, x square plus 1 is equal to 4ax, cross multiply these two terms, x square minus 4ax plus 1 is equal to 0. See, whatever we want, we got that. So hence proved. Hope you understood this chapter, you had enjoyed this chapter. This chapter is very important. Remainder and factor theorem, proportion and matrices. These are the three topics from which we get 2 questions every year. So this 3 chapter will carry 21 marks for you. So you have to practice very well. After this we are discussing matrix chapter, matrices chapter. That is also new concept for you. Practice remainder factor theorem with their homework revision question, same for proportion. ठीक है, hope you enjoyed learning